Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. It's time to do another VR news videos. Today we're talking about two awesome games. We've got brand new footage and world trailer for Behemoth, and also about 5 minutes of gameplay and some new information from hands-on about Alien Rogue Incursion. With that out of way, let's get started. Without me speaking through the Behemoth trailer, I'm just gonna shut up and let's just watch this beauty.
The curse dooms our home. Black rot eats our flesh, and bloodlust consumes every soul. Salvation lies in the forsaken lands. Its foul behemoths are the source of our affliction. Be our light in the dark.
You walk on hallowed ground.
Listen to me, Ren. There is no freedom while the curse remains.
I can still feel the black rot in my veins.
Together, we will be stronger.
Show no mercy, Ren.
I won't let the curse take my people. I'll fight. No matter what it takes.
And now, let's move on to the Alien Rogue Incursion. Before I start, if you're not subscribed and you like the video and want to stay up to date with all the VR games for any platform, as we all one big family here, then subscribe to the channel, press a like and comment what you think about those games. Now we're moving on to the Alien Rogue Incursion. Some outlets had a chance to play the game and gave us their first impressions, and also some outlets was sent the video from the developers talking about the game, which plays for you in the background. So without talking over too much, let me just tell you that it plays maybe, it gives you different ways of playing, as IGN says. So you can be sneaky if you want, or you can go gun blazing. Aliens kind of hunt in packs, so it's a bit different playstyle than Alien Isolation, but still very good. Graphically, as we can see, looks beautiful. The game gonna have 8 missions altogether. It's all more like a cinematic experience, which I'm pleased to hear. I love story-driven games, so all in all, it sounds good. Of course, I'm putting link in the description where you can watch this video what plays for you in the background without any voiceover from me. It's been uploaded to Upload VR, so shout out to them, go check it out. And for now, from me, that's it. Bye 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 bye.
And I thought that was really inspirational and a really fun character to play. And also it creates a certain synergy between the player and player intention and the lead character and the lead character's intention. That sort of synergy it's too perfect. Fireteam Elite sort of captured the squad-based multiplayer full Colonial Marines grouping sort of gameplay style. Dark Descent was the sort of tactical, almost the Gorman's eye view of the IP. So in terms of wanting to tell a rich story around a single character, Zula gave us that focus. It gave us that clear space where we can just create and add to the overall franchise.
While those games certainly brought in lots and lots and lots of waves of xenomorphs, we wanted to have something that I think was a little bit more bespoke aliens, a lot more thriller-paced.
No sign of Carver. Guessing we have incoming hostiles?
Affirmative. Additionally, we appear to be cornered. This mess hall in its current state is a dead end. To leave, we would have to pass by that elevator shaft.
The one that leads directly to where they're dragging bodies.
A nest.
Damn. There's too many places they can approach from. Watch my back. I'll see what I can do about that.
Copy that.
There is a lot of interesting storytelling that goes into this because of the fact that you can't just say where the character is pointing and what the camera is looking at. You're inside the environment. The storytelling has to be visceral and has to be gut level. You're trying to be quiet. It's deadly if you talk a lot and you're constantly being hunted.
One of the core tenets of VR is presence and immersion. We can't cut away to, meanwhile, in the security tower, there are cutscenes, but they're all first person, they're all in real time. If we try to cut away, yanking the control from the player, moving the camera, is like how you create nausea in VR. So how do we tell a story where we never take control of the camera away from the player? So that means the found narrative object that you came across. These things are sprinkled throughout the world, and they reward your exploration by giving you more of the story. So there's a mystery as to what happened at this facility. And part of what you're doing is figuring out what happened here.
This is gonna be hell on my spine.
I should go in your stead.
No, no. The best way you can help my back is by watching it.
If you insist.
The story of Zula Hendricks and Davis 1 is very much a friend story, right? That's something that makes it fairly unique inside of the Alien franchise until Romulus. This is very much a companionship story and a story about walking somebody through some of the hardest transitions in life, except reimagined as an alien story.
The size of the cast, it's interesting because there's characters like Davis 1 who are in the world, they're talking to you and so forth. But one of the things we wanted to do was actually provide like a larger character base through these narrative objects and just things that you're finding. What you'll see is Alex and our narrative team have done this amazing job of breathing life into this haunted house. Once you start adding up the number of people and voices that are in this world, you have a pretty substantial cast of characters. In terms of gameplay inspirations, Dead Space is one. Dead Space has great combat, great atmosphere, really compelling narrative behind it. Resident Evil Village really does so many things right. But it really does a great job of promoting exploration and resource gathering. And then, strangely enough, Metroidvania as a game does this really smart and resourceful reuse of space. You may go through something 2 or 3 times in that game or even our game. It's the same room, but it's a different room because the things that you are paying attention to each time you go through is a little bit different. Obviously, isolation is, you can't mention an Alien game without mentioning isolation. But for us, we wanted to hype up the action, hype up the sense of empowerment of being a soldier, having the weapons and being able to push back against the xenomorph. So the idea of like who's hunter and who's prey, who's cat, who's mouse, changes. One minute you're shooting at one, the next minute there's one behind you. All of a sudden you're the target. So that sort of constantly changing dynamic is part of what we think makes it exciting to play. Just being face to face with a xenomorph, there's nothing like it. You're equipped to fight a xenomorph here. In fact, you're opening doors to get to him. We kind of flip that power dynamic, which I think is also super exciting. People are really going to react to this. You're in VR. Imagine what that can be in the world of Alien.